Hey, what's guys, Unleashed here today, and I don't even need to say at this point, another Colours Ultimate video. You guys, come on. I know you're all sick of Colours Ultimate videos from me, but I have a reason. The reason I'm doing some Colours Ultimate videos a lot recently, even though I said I was going to stop, is because Colours Ultimate comes out in literally 3 days. I don't want to get all my Colours Ultimate videos out so that I'm ready to do my playthrough and review on the game. Which, I bet you can guess, but that means I may have yet another Colours Ultimate video after this one. Oh man, you guys are so gonna mess me up for this. Anyways, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us discuss whether Sonic Colours Ultimate will affect Sonic's future. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, Sonic Colours Ultimate is scaring me just a tad bit. I know you people are gonna say, Unleashed, the game isn't even out yet, why are you so worried? You can't touch a game before it's out. I know a lot of people are gonna be saying that, but I have my reasons, alright? We've all been wanting a change in the direction for Sonic for ages now. And I've got a feeling that Colours Ultimate could mean that we might not be getting those changes after all, which I will get into right now. So, Sega don't seem to be changing their mindset that they had in the childish era. Remember that we established in the last video that the meta era is a stupid name and we should rename it to the childish era. Check that video if you haven't already. Anyways, I'm carrying on. Sega's mindset in the 2010s was very different to the way they previously thought in the 2000s and 1990s. For some reason, they just wanted to make the games more kid-friendly and easy, so that kids would be more catered to playing the games and the general audience would like the game. And I can't see why they did that, because of the dark era and how much hate Sonic got for trying new things and releasing just utterly unfinished games like Sonic 06. And it seems like they're not straying away from that direction, because with Colours Ultimate, they're making the games easy. That in the tail save, 100 count ring, all those things making the game easier. What makes this even more stupid is that Colours was already an easy game to begin with. That game was made for the new fans, and now they're making the game even easier. They just don't seem to be changing the mind that all those Sonic fans have been wanting for a long time, making games more difficult. They were going in the right direction with Sonic Lost World. That game is not an easy game, I can tell you that much. But they just went away with that with Forces, and even Mania. That game was probably the easiest classic Sonic game of them all. Man, it just seems that they're just kind of keep on going backwards. They're not going forwards this direction, and I don't like it. Adding on to the point that they're not changing the direction is the lame stories. They could have chosen another game to remaster, but chose Sonic Colours. I mean, I do get that it's a good, easy game to introduce to new fans, and it's stuck on the Wii, but why not choose one of Sonic's coolest entries to impress the new fans? The adventure games could have been remade, and I don't know, there's a bit of controversy with that, whether they can actually do it, but still, they could have put the effort in at least. Or if they can't do the adventure games, Unleashed, they could have improved that game, even though I think it's perfect, except for the homing attack on the square button and the drift. They could have just changed Unleashed just a tiny bit, not too much, to make the game easier, because it makes sense. Sonic Unleashed is a hard game, no doubt, and making that game easier for new fans so they can get adjusted to the game properly and they can actually play it properly without complaining, that'd be a smart idea. And the thing about those games is they have a lot of cool moments, unlike Sonic Colours. Now that isn't to say that Colours doesn't have cool moments, because Terminal Velocity Act 2, I don't get how basic that stage is. I will stand by this fact that is one of the coolest stages in Sonic history. Honestly, running from a black hole, that is so cool. You see, Colours does have its cool moments, but I don't find them to be as memorable as Sonic Unleashed or the adventure games. And the cool moments I mean more as in the story, not as in level design and set pieces. Because in that respect, yeah, Colours is very lacking. And to be honest, Colours really just feels like a safe game to remaster. Is Sega even bothering to be ambitious yet? I mean, I know that the leaks have said that Sonic Rangers is open world, but we don't know how open world it is. It could just be like a tiny open world, barely anything to do. I mean, I know the leaks have said otherwise, but still, Sega could have changed a lot since then. We don't know anything about it, so So we can't really say that Sonic Rangers is showing that Sega are more ambitious with the games, because we don't actually know that. If the leaks didn't exist, we would have no idea what Sega are doing with Sonic Rangers at all. We wouldn't even be certain if it was called Sonic Rangers. The leaks have pretty much carried us with the Sonic Rangers information this entire time. So we don't know full well if Sega are actually being ambitious or not. Maybe the leaks are somehow wrong. Maybe it's a coincidence that they called it Sonic Rangers in their leak and Sonic Rangers is supposedly called Sonic Rangers. Who knows? Nobody knows as of yet. It's up to Sega to give us all that information. Now then, straying away from the Sega not changing the direction point, another point is that a lot of things look broken and unfinished in Colors Ultimate, which is a bit concerning. I mean, could it mean that Sega is still not taking care of the games, not giving enough time for the developers? I mean, if that's the case, then they've lied to us once again. They said they're taking the time, quality over quantity, as they've been saying since Sonic Forces, that they're taking more time with it and making sure that the game is as good as it possibly can be. I don't want Sonic Colors Ultimate to be broken and unfinished. I'm hoping that that is like pre-alpha footage, not the final build, but if it is, that isn't good news. Who knows, maybe they'll fix it in a possible update of Colors Ultimate, I don't know. And if they're willing to do that, then kudos to you, Sega, thank you. But the way things are looking, it doesn't look like they're going to be doing that at all. Sega really seem to be proud of Colors Ultimate, with the amount of things they've been saying on Twitter and all that. I mean, it's good that they're advertising the game, definitely, but I don't know, it seems that they're not really taking care with the games, which is a bad thing. We do not want another Sonic 06 quality game. The next point is talk about the Switch port of Colors Ultimate. The port is only at 30 FPS and most likely at 720p. Could this mean future Sonic ports to suffer? Or even worse, all versions to suffer, because the developers need time to optimize future games on all systems, and if we are going on the point I just made before, Sega are giving the developers enough time to do that. All these points are just linking together. We can't just have one point that's good and then the rest of just fail. We need all of these points joined together to make a good game. Give the developers enough time. Make sure the game is of high quality, Sega. Do your jobs, please. The final bad point here is the Epic Games timed exclusive. Are the future games going to be the same? Because I don't think this is going to end well if it's going to be like a continuous thing. I mean, I would think it's not going to be a continuous thing because, I don't know, maybe something to do with Blind Squirrel, that they got to deal with Epic Games to make Sega more money and they were going to cash in on that. Because I think sales might be affected due to people not wanting to use Epic Games Launcher. Because I've already had a lot of people saying that they're not going to be buying the game just yet. They're going to wait until Steam pops up, and that's probably going to take quite some time. And if Sega see these numbers low now, they're probably not going to try new things later. We might not get Unleashed Ultimate or the Adventure remakes if they see that ports and remasters and remakes and stuff don't do well. Sega are going to give this a long time to check how sales are doing. They're going to give it a decent amount of time, but probably not before the Steam port comes out. I think so anyways. But that just about wraps it up for the bad points of this video. You thought I was going to end the video on a sour note, didn't you? The title of this video doesn't mean bad things. There are good ways Colors Ultimate can affect Sonic 2. And by Sonic 2 I don't mean the game Sonic 2 or the Sonic movie 2. I meant Sonic 2 as in Sonic and then T-O-O, that 2, not the number. I think you might have got that earlier, but just wanted to clarify. Alright, good. Anyways, so the first good point is porting games. Sonic Colors Ultimate is essentially a port of a game. When was the last time you got one of those, huh? Of an old game, not just another port of TSR or Mania or Forces. A new port of an old game which has been ported before. Could this mean more in the future? Sonic Unleashed Ultimate, anybody? Huh? Another thing is that Sonic Colors Ultimate isn't made by Sonic Team. It's made by another developer, which is good. We need more people developing Sonic games. Maybe you could get Dimps back? I don't know. More spin-offs with other developers? Dimps? I don't know, I'm just chucking ideas out there, Sega. I mean, people have been wanting Rush Advance to return. Sonic 4 Episode 3? Okay, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm not kidding. I love Sonic 4. Well, not love Sonic 4, like Sonic 4. Another point is, Blind Squirrel had to recreate a lot of code and assets for Sonic Colors Ultimate. Could this mean that Sega actually is putting in effort to make sure the games are fully functional and playable? I don't know. I mean, what I said earlier kind of contradicts this point, but I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, to be honest, man. If Sega actually did give him enough time, I don't know, probably have to hear him in interviews or something, or I don't know. Maybe Balanska will snake Sega out, saying that, no, Sega was awful to us. They said that we had to work through the pandemic. Well, no, because that's a lie, actually. They had to get the game out last year, but it was delayed to this year, so never mind. The next point is, the game is 4K 60 on most platforms. Are all future Sonic games going to be 4K 60 from now on? Could we actually get next-gen looking Sonic games? I mean, Forces was a step in the right direction. TSR went a bit down a bit with... It looked a bit weird, I don't know what TSR did. Very plasticky looking, I don't know. But Forces was a step in the right direction. They just needed to change the art style a bit, and then it would have looked great. I mean, Sonic release stages in Forces look amazing, and they're not even finished yet. The power of the Hedgehog engine 2 is unseen as of now. Maybe Sega could finally use the full potential of the engine in Sonic Rangers, who knows? The final good point here is, Sega have proved that if there are problems with the source code for a game, an old game even, they will work around it. Could this mean that a Sonic Unleashed port is still possible? Or even a remaster? I mean, because there have been rumours that they've lost the source code to Unleashed, so I don't know. I mean, that is different to this situation because they had the source code for Sonic Colors Ultimate, well, Sonic Colors, and then they had to fix a few things to make sure it worked, so all of these discussion points are vital, honestly, the good and bad. As Izuka did say that Rangers will lay the groundwork for the next 10 years, and if Sonic Colors Ultimate affects the way Sonic Rangers is made, aka easier, still, and then lame stories still, we might not have a new and improved era of Sonic after all, which will be really disappointing, as usual in this franchise. That's just sad, honestly. God, so sad. Anyways, that just wraps it for today's video. So, do you think any of these points could happen? Will Sonic Colors Ultimate affect Sonic's future? Or do you think it's just a one-time thing for the new fans? Maybe Sonic Rangers will be made for the fans, like Sonic Mania and Forces were. Mania was made for the fans, Forces was made for new people. Maybe it's just the vice versa here. So maybe the game for the new fans will be made first, and then Sonic Rangers will be for us. Finally, a change in direction. We've all been waiting for this. Just before we end this video, I just wanted to let you all know that I have turned on memberships for my channel. By paying a price of £1.99, or the equivalent in your country, you can get access to some perks, such as a community post shoutout when you become a member, a shoutout at the end of every video, and the ability to find out about what videos I am currently working on before anybody else. Well, except for the other members, and much more. Just as a final statement from me, you do not need to become a member. You're not going to be missing out on any videos by not becoming Unleashed. That's what the members will be called. Unleashed. I really like that name. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing anyone to become a member, or putting a burden on anyone with things that they need to become a member, because you're going to end up making me feel guilty, so please, do not do that. Remember, it is not necessary to become Unleashed. If you do decide to become a member, I'll be full of gratitude to you, but remember, it is not obligatory. I'm not forcing anybody to become a member. We all good? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially the last one. And hope to see you next time. Peace!